Man, do you know when you get married, man, you see things in marriage you don't see when you're dating. That's reality. You don't see all that. Now you marry, you're like, oh snap. Man, he's nasty. She does that? Oh, if I knew you did that, man, no. Y'all all right this morning? When you're dating, you don't see everything. Man, I'm on my best behavior when I'm dating. You know full well, man, you pulling out chairs and flowers and what you need. You all right? What can I do for you? Dropping off gifts for no reason. And then that joker go cold turkey. We married now. We stuck. I got to tell the story about my wife. She did that to me on one area. And my apartment. Oh, I got to tell the truth on everything then. Because it wouldn't be fair if I don't tell the truth. See, you know how you don't want to say it, but I got to say it now. Like, man, I didn't clean up that well, right? Like my apartment would be junky. I said it, man. My apartment would be junky, right? But anyway, my wife came over and she cleaned up, right? And she was vacuuming, you know, she was folding my stuff. I was like, oh man, wow, this is right, man. And then she would even rub it in. She'd say, see? She said, see what you get if you marry me? You see, I'm like, yeah. Now, I think you may have cooked that night, some baked chicken or something. But, you know, and so, you know, and then, you know, we got married, right? And we got married. Like, my clothes were piling up. And hers were getting washed. I was like, yo. She'd separate the clothes out, and she'd make sure her stuff was clean. I'm like, man, what's going on here? So I said, nah, she gonna get to it. You know, a week go by, 2 weeks. She got all her clothes clean, folded, and my stuff just, I'm like, wait a minute, man. Man. And then I finally said, I don't think I have no t-shirts. She was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be washing your stuff too. I'm like, now when we were dating, one time my wife told me, well, I got you now. I mean, hey. And you start saying stuff like that. You know, well, I got you now. Of course, we've come a long way since those times. But the idea is when you get married, you don't see everything. Okay, so you got to understand what you need to look for. This woman is a powerful woman because she has her husband's best interest in mind. Here's what I want you to see. This woman has she understands her domestic responsibility. I said she understands her domestic. I'm going to give it to you this way. Not only does she understand her domestic responsibility, she had a career. But she never let her career eclipse her domestic responsibility. She never makes excuses about not taking care of her family based on her secular career. I'm all for you getting the best education and taking your life to the highest level, but there are some things you can't forsake. And when you get married, no matter how high up the ladder you go in your secular career, does not change your domestic responsibility. Watch this woman now. Watch this woman. Watch her carefully. Watch her carefully. Verse 13. She seeks wool and flax and works willingly with her hands. Let me explain what that means very quickly. Wool came from sheep. And flax was a grass-like plant of which she made linen that was light in the summer months. So she would prepare clothes for the winter, clothes for the summer for her family. Y'all see this? Watch this woman. She's powerful. What she's doing is she is showing us that she has respect for her domestic responsibility. Watch verse 14. She is like the merchant ships. She brings her food from afar. Look at the comparison. When the Bible says she's like a merchant ship, merchant ships would go far distances in order to get the best merchandise. What he's saying about this woman is, this woman went far distances to get the best food for her family. She didn't want to just feed them anything. She wanted to feed them what's going to be best for her family. And she didn't care how much distance she had to go in order to get that for her family, because she is the domestic manager. She is responsible for the household. And she said, it doesn't matter what I got to do. I'm going to make sure they got the best clothes, and I'm going to make sure they eat the best food. I'm going to make sure I take care of my family's needs, because I am the household manager. Y'all women still okay? Now, write down 1 Timothy 5:14. I want to show you, when you get to 1 Timothy 5:14, don't turn there, write it down. When you go home, read it. The Bible talks about the younger widow, that she should remarry. And her responsibility will be, number one, to nurture her children. And the Bible says to guide her house. The word guide there means manage. Women, you are the managers of your home. You've got to treat it like it's your own business. Treat it like it is the business that is bringing you in all the proceeds you could imagine. Because God said that is your job. That is your responsibility. Your husband did not give you that responsibility. God did. Are y'all following what I'm saying? Now watch what she does. Watch this woman, verse 15. She rises while it is yet night and gives meat to her household. When she rises in the night, that means she rises early in the morning and prepares the food for her house before they even wake up. I thought I heard crickets just now. Women, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm really not. What I'm really trying to show you is a model. And this model, what it shows is that this woman put her family first. So much so that she said, ain't no sense in me preparing the food when they wake. I'm going to prepare it before they get up. And I'm going to make sure that those needs are met, because I am the household manager. Are you following that? And that's not something you look at and shun. This is not saying that the woman is less than a person. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. This is not saying she's some kind of slave. It's saying she is the one that guides the house. She's responsible for nurturing her family. And this woman wakes up, and I can remember so many mornings when my mother would, when I wake up, breakfast is ready, come downstairs, boy. Come downstairs, sit down, eat my food. My lunch box was ready. She put my lunch box in my hand, sent me on the bus, go to school. When the bus come back, mama stand in the corner waiting for me, come in, lunchtime. Once I did my midday snack, then it was homework time. After homework time, go watch a little TV. You got 30 minutes. After that, get your pajamas on. After you get your pajamas on, good night. That was the routine. Moms didn't play. And that routine didn't break. Because if it broke, or if I tried to break it, she believed in not sparing that rod. She believed in that. Routine. Next morning, same thing. Follow me? My dad, and I would watch her. My dad come home, food is ready, already on the stove. Because she was able to do several things at once. She get us ready, got my clothes laid out, food is on the stove. Daddy come home, he can eat. I mean, she was just, what you doing, Ma? I am the household manager. Are y'all following what I'm saying? And that's got to be an ethic that a woman has. Well, Brother Heyward, who are you to say that? I didn't say it. This woman said it in the text. I told you this thing came from a woman. Now watch this. Almost finished. Almost finished. Y'all women, I am almost done. I promise. All right.